They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Powell again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sooners will kick it away first. Inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Going for it all, and he hauls it in inside the 30.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Working that left side. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's going for the goal line. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Catch in the middle. It's Overton. Touchdown, North Carolina! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He's going to run it. There he goes. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
He made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but then you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. He unleashes a long one. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Hold and finds his man on the left. Let's take just a second to talk about Oklahoma. If they see the playoff today, these guys are in. We know they're not content with that. They want so much more.
They do. And this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time starting running back and verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like?
First of all, everybody's it's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine with it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
He wants to change his route. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Carrion. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Really good service from this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Really nice job threading the middle of that pass. They've got a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I'll tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
And you don't see it often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular. Seeing the defense.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage trying to throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we break it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Oh, they really let him in. Can't strap.
On 3rd down, they move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Using his legs, it's Overton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort on the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive to say the least. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Ken. Thanks for the update.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got his man. Still running at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is broken. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's carry on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the
No, look at this man threw my ball, dog.
Turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, UNC. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now on the scoreboard.
There it is. But it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming. And
he's on the loose. Can they catch it? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
it's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by our team showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Fielded in the end zone, it's hope. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Oh, they're after him. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage away. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Overton. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, it's Overton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Looking to scramble. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Punch it out of the air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And that's got to feel good for the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on the first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Extending the play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run that football before he caught that slant right where he sticks your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts on the money, you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors on our halftime update. The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's stopped. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line? Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious. They've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working out
Fuck, I gave it that fucking jump.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with that, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Gets it to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Sooners get this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You gotta have that defense you're going to go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Let's fucking play that, huh?
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop. But not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back. Running the swing route, spinning it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hard running there. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Sooners have a lot of options on second and inches. Making side adjustments here. What a grab with one hand. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible answer.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing his tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, I'd be a kid. I don't want my in-laws to come back anyways. But he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Bryant. He tries to take the top off. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and incomplete.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here, man, I'm trying to find some easy gimmies. I'm trying to find a way to make this offense easier right now, because everything seems hard. Like last week too, man, just completion percentage is not great. This offense is just not moving like it should. And they got to find some ways to make this thing easier.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Green. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this.
Looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll send the back in motion. To throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense, man. You can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it in that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And here's the thing. Oh, did they need that right now? Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Tar Heels racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop from this defense moving forward.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like cutting the lead now, they're only down by 3. I think this is big because you're pushing game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here and score some points, or this could get interesting.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Televised screen alert. FaceTime video.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game.
I'm not moving. 2 minutes left.
Stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
We're going to get this some soup from Lace.
Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job for this defense. And make a decision.
The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
They're
down to the 20, first and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, and pull off a big exit.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
To throw again. Makes the grab. It's Green. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is an area of the field now you just cannot afford negative plays. Whether you're going to throw it or you're going to run it, you're in position right now to score points and win this game. You got one timeout in your back pocket still. No matter what, you cannot go backwards.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. To the air, it's Carpenter. Might be looking to run. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they